Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of The Work on YouTube. I'm your host Rompe, and in this episode, winter is here. Yes, the winter meetings have already began. It is the last and final day of the winter meetings as the Rule 5 draft takes place today. But a lot has happened and a lot will continue to happen as the winter meetings are over. There's a ton of things that have gone down, including a memo about the universal DH rule, the Angels making deals, the White Sox making deals, the Royals making deals, the Mets making deals, and the Phillies are broke. So we're going to begin with my favorite, my home team, the New York Mets. So, from the beginning, since Steve Cohen was introduced as new owner of the Mets, he came in and he laid down the law. He said, we're going to make moves, we're going to make the smart moves, we're going to operate as an organization that's here to win now, and here to win in the future. Not like Brodie Van Wagenen said. No, he meant we are going to do the right thing, the smart way. We're not going to mortgage off a bunch of our minor league talent to acquire big league talent. No, we're going to use money to acquire talent. There may be a trade here or there, but nothing from the minor leagues. So, they went out, made a couple deals, small things, nothing too serious, but they hit something. Trevor May. Trevor May was somebody that was on my mind when I saw the list of available free agents, including the relief pitching market, and I know we needed help in that department. So they went out and they got a sure-handed, right-handed reliever who is the guy can come in the 7th, the 8th, or the 9th inning and shut it down. He could even come in the 5th or 6th and give you multiple innings. Not Seth Lugo kind of way, but can shut it down. And, if things are going bad in the 5th or 6th inning, which can be very helpful. Now, the Mets are also involved with some names, flirting with some names. I mentioned it in the last video. James McCann, George Springer, Trevor Bauer. Those are the three big names right now that ongoing talks are being done with. In a perfect world, we want all three. All three address fundamental needs that the team has. And Steve Cohen said it as well in an interview on SNY. He said, this team is not just a player away. They're not just one piece away. We're multiple pieces away, and we have to address multiple positions to be able to compete. So if you're going to do that, you're not going to go ahead and throw your eggs all in one basket, which is where JT Realmuto comes in. A lot of people stirring up the pot. Why the Mets balking on him, why they're not trying to sign him, run the table, get everybody because we haven't been affected by COVID, blah, 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 blah. But that's not the way an organization is run. If that's the way an organization is run, the Dodgers would have went and traded for JT Realmuto a long time ago. But that wasn't the case, right? And as you've seen in this previous World Series, starting catcher, an elite catcher, this is not the 2003 Florida Marlins, where Pudge Rodriguez literally, his presence, demeanor, carried the team. Yadier Molina back in 2011, though there were many other things that happened, but, he carried that rotation deep into the postseason. So those days of having a frontline catcher, your Jorge Posadas, your Yadier Molinas, your Pudge Rodriguez, like those days we're not for that. JT Realmuto is a special guy, and he's gonna get that kind of money, but he's not gonna get 200 million, and he wants 150 max. Don't see it happening. It's just not a number that we can realistically look at. Now, if he was looking at maybe 100 million, fine. That's record breaking right now in this era. You know, and for a catcher, you're not gonna really see those numbers. He is worth that. So let's see what happens. Let's see what's gonna happen. If there was a team that was really gonna jump in, make the move, we would have heard that already. I think teams are just waiting to see if the price goes down. If the price bumps down, then teams will jump in and try to really make that move. But right now, like I said, the Mets are in comfortable position. Once the Phillies announced that they don't have enough money, enough capital to get JT Realmuto, they bumped it. So, again, 3 names to look at when it comes to the Mets: George Springer, Trevor Bauer, James McCann. James McCann at 4 years, 36, or 4 years, 48. That's what we're looking at. It's a difference between about 8 or 9 million and 12 million. So which one is he worth per year? That is not going to make a dent at all in our budget. So that leave room to get Trevor Bauer at around almost 30, 35, and George Springer, who can come in and, you know, be had for about 25 to 28. So just keep those numbers in mind. Very, very important. Moving along, right? Thank you, Robinson Cano. Moving along. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim made some moves. Andrelton Simmons is out. Jose Iglesias is in. They need bullpen help. They made a trade with the Reds. Raisel Iglesias is in. They're building a cathedral down there. It's church season all over in Anaheim. So they got the Iglesias out there, and they're looking to add more. If I'm the Angels, I'm looking at Brad Hand. I'm looking at Liam Hendriks. They need starting pitching, relief pitching. They need pitching. They have all the offense they can ask for. They need pitching. Point blank, period. No way to cut it. No way to put it. No other way around it. They need pitching bad. So that's where Trevor Bauer comes in. It's the only other real team I can probably see making that run, giving him the money. Listen, Trevor Bauer is a smart guy. He's not a dumb guy. He knows this is his moment. This is his LeBron James make a decision moment. And whatever it is, it is. But remember, LeBron James saw what was happening down in Miami, saw how the culture was changing down there. And they made moves. They made moves. And same thing is happening with the Mets right now. So let's see what happens with that, you know? On to other news. The White Sox, they bring back Adam Eaton, who was their guy. He got traded for Lucas Giolito. And now they're teammates on the White Sox. Will they stop there? I don't think they should. I think Michael Brantley is the guy for them. Will they do that? It's to be seen, but that's the way I believe they should go. They also made a trade. They traded Dwayne Dunning for Lance Lynn and a couple other minor leaguers, but that's really like the main focus. So Texas gets a top prospect for Lance Lynn. Lance Lynn comes in, adds a veteran presence, guys that can eat up inning, a guy that can strike out with the best of them, another guy who was with the Yankees, not a lot of success, leaves the Yankees, have a lot of success. Sonny Gray's another one who's also might be on the move. So I don't know what the Reds are really trying to do there with that situation, but it's to be seen. The Royals went ahead, they picked themselves up a first baseman, switch hitter, Carlos Santana, formerly of the Indians, who used to be with the Phillies, but the Phillies traded him because they wanted Rhys Hoskins to play first base. Anyways, so he goes to Kansas City with the Royals. Now, the Royals, they're trying to build something. They got something going. Will they add more? Will they, bring up more through the pipeline? That's to be seen. But the Royals making some noise there. Also, the Yankees right now are sitting in a position they've been before. They have a guy who is, 32 years of age, and he's looking for a 5-year deal, which would take him to age 37, actually. When Stanton's deal is done, Stanton is younger than him, but when Stanton's deal is done, he will also be around that same age. So, Yankees are in a tough spot right now. If they go ahead and give the 5th year to DJ LeMahieu, they're out of the starting pitching market. But doesn't leave them out of the starting pitching trade market. That's where the Pirates come in. News, rumblings going on Bleacher Report that the Yankees spoke with the Pittsburgh Pirates about a trade involving Josh Bell, their first switch hitting first baseman, and Jameson Taillon. Now that is huge because Jameson Taillon is a good pitcher coming off Tommy John surgery. So there's a little bit of unknown there. So you won't probably have to give up much for him. But the deal would be for Bell. Taillon is an add-on. Who the Yankees give to the Pirates, I don't know. But that's a deal that I think would be beneficial to them. I think that's a deal they should make if they're looking to get better offensively, which I don't even think they need. But we already know with the issues, the first base issues with Luke Voit. So we could see a situation where Luke Voit is moved along with Miguel Andujar for Jameson Taillon and Josh Bell. Look out for that. So those are the rumblings. Those are the deals that we got going on right now in Major League Baseball. Again, winter is here and it's heating up. It's getting hot and Christmas is right around the corner. I'm your host, Rompe, and this is The Work on YouTube.
Thanks for watching The Work on YouTube. Don't forget to hit that bell after you subscribe to get the notifications. Also, like and please leave a comment. And lastly, don't forget to come get this work.